Meantime, I want to get to Aaron Parsegian in Polk County this morning. Aaron, it looks like you've got some wind and some rain around your way.
Yeah, still dealing with some pretty consistent rainfall. That blowing wind you can probably see on some of the trees behind me. I can tell you what, though, it's not as bad as it was a few hours ago when we were trying to get some shut-eye in our hotel. And one thing that's good about our hotel here, I'm going to point over here, it's one of the few places in the area that actually has had power throughout this night, and that's a good news for a lot of the evacuees from the Tampa and Sarasota area that we were talking to that actually came and stayed at this hotel. That's the good news. The bad news, though, tens of thousands of people here in Lakeland and Polk County will be waking up without power. These winds still pretty persistent, but not like they were, a couple hours ago where they were really blowing through this area, and that's what took out a lot of the power here in town. Now, the thing is, the utility companies, they have to wait it out right now. They have to wait for these winds to die down. So they're asking people to be patient. If they are sleeping, just sleep it out, stay in your home, be safe there, as they can actually get out here, maybe assess the damage a little later on this morning, and then be able to restore power. There's also about a few thousand people here in Polk County right now in shelters. They are safe there as well. And as I said, this wind and rain is still blowing. It has come down a little bit, but the concerns are still here in Polk County, right? There are still flooding concerns. There are concerns with the high winds as they can still gust. As you've seen behind me, they kind of picked up in the last few minutes or so. So that's something we're going to keep an eye on. We'll go out in the community when it's safe and try to assess some of the damage, because we are expecting there's going to be some, especially in some of the low-lying areas that are going to be flooding a little bit quicker with the persistent rainfall we've been seeing. So we'll be keeping you updated through the morning.
You can see the water behind you on the roadways there, and that's just a small perspective of what the roadways are going to look like elsewhere. We've got a lot of water that has come down throughout this storm, so no doubt flooding, trees down. We'll be assessing all of that damage as we see more sunlight.